This video is brought to you by Maypen Educational Centre, catering to evening CSEC classes and chess classes. Call 876-337-7374 or 876-775-6692. We got you covered preparing for exams. Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. Champion, 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 champion. Jamaica Tallawahs, champions of the CPL for 2022. Jamaica are trendsetters, aren't they? They won the first ever season of the CPL in 2013. Yep, that's right. And guess what happened shortly after that? They became the first team in CPL history to win the award 2 times. Yes, that is right. In 2016, the Jamaica Tallawahs won their second title and became the first CPL team to win the title twice. And now, the Jamaica Tallawahs have become the first team in CPL history to win the tournament without playing a single game on home soil. As we know, no games this season were played at Sabina Park in Kingston, Jamaica. The Jamaica Tallawahs marched on to victory. What does that mean now? Well, that means that the Jamaica Tallawahs have claimed their 3rd CPL title. Yes, that's right, their 3rd CPL title. And that only puts them one behind the Trinbago Knight Riders franchise. Well, how did things transpire for the Jamaica Tallawahs this season? Well, let's look at the scorecard from the final itself because it was absolutely scintillating. Yeah, Claudia Person said, congratulations, Tallawahs, well done. They certainly did. Fresh God says, good win, Tallawahs. Fresh God, remember throughout the course of the season, we're talking about the decision-making in the bowling of the unit and everything of that nature. And you see what happens? In the final, Robman Powell made the accurate decisions to ensure that the team got over the line. And I believe in sports that momentum carries you a far way. And when you look at especially coming from that eliminator game against the Kings and winning that, and then going on to defeat the Guyana Amazon Warriors in qualifier 2, and then going on to win the final against the Barbados Royals, those 3 games in a row, that momentum, it mirrors what the Trinidad and Tobago Red Steel did in 2015, where they defeated the Jamaica Tallawahs, they defeated the Amazon Warriors, and they defeated the Barbados Tridents. So it mirrors that sort of performance, it has to be said. And the Jamaica Tallawahs got over the line with victory. So Barbados Royals, they decided to bat first and put on 161 for 7. And let's not forget as well, Barbados were at one stage after 10 overs at 80. And you would expect them to put on a target of 180. But diligent bowling once again. I felt that the spinners would have to play an important role, and they did. Ahmed Wazim, world-class spinner. World-class. 1 for 18 from his 4 overs. Fabian Allen, 3 for 24 from his 4 overs. Nicholson Gordon, 3 for 33 from his 4 overs. Also quite efficient as they took the 7 wickets for the Jamaica Tallawahs in this encounter. The Seamers, like Pretorius and Reefer, they didn't take any wickets. But the bat now, Kenara Lewis, first ball went for a duck. Shamar Brooks, he made 47 from 33. At the end, Robman Powell steadied the ship, 14 from 13. But Brandon King, player of the tournament, 83 runs from 50 deliveries. He also hit a century in the second to last group stage game of the competition. Absolutely fantastic. Cal Mears 1 for 14 from his 2 overs, and Jason Holder 1 for 14 from his 4. I genuinely think that Jason Holder should have, based on the way that he bowled, I genuinely feel that he should have gotten after his two overs, come back for his third. Because I think that the bounce that he carries is something different. And of course, with the height where he's releasing the ball from, it could have put the Tallows under more pressure. But expensive overs from the likes of Simmons, Mujibur Rahman, Corbin Bosch guided the Jamaica Tallawahs towards victory and their third CPL title. Absolutely brilliant, 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 brilliant. Fresh God says, if the worst captain in Tallawah's history can win a trophy, then we can give him some ratings. Look, we have to be fair that in recent times the decision making have paid off well. Let's just be grateful that the Patriots they only won 4 games, just like the Talos. But guess what? They lost 6 games. The Patriots and the Trinbago Knight Riders team this year in terms of performances were terrible, absolutely terrible. Want to beat him for to do better. Yeah, that's true. DJ Veneto. Yep, that's right. That's right. Keep on going. We keep on going. We keep on going. Yes, that's right. Kennar is no different from Django where batting is concerned. I still think that Kennar offers a bit more power. So I know if you give Kennar Lewis 10 balls, he can get you in the region of 15 to 20 runs from those 10 balls. It's so funny that Brandon King wasn't in the team of the tournament. Yeah, but in the same breath, he was the player of the tournament. You know what I'm saying, DJ Veneto? But much appreciated for tuning in, man. Really, 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 really appreciate it. So it's impressive. It really, really is impressive to see the performance that the team garnered in the final this evening. They looked in cruise control. At no moment with the bat did you feel like, okay, this is a cause for concern. Even with Kennard Lewis open out in the first innings, you felt like, okay, you have Shamar Brooks to come, you have Rodman Powell to come, you have Raymond Reefer to come, you have Fabian Allen to come, you have Mohamed Nabi to come, you have Ahmed Wazim to come, and you even have Chris Green to come. So at no point in this game did you feel like, oh my word, we've just lost one of our openers. If Brandon King is there, then certainly the job is there to be done. And now Brandon King is knocking on the door for West Indies' World Cup squad. Of course, he's on the plane to the World Cup. However, I think he's sent a strong message to say, listen, I am here to start. I am here to open the batting with Evan Lewis or Cal Mears. I think he's laid down the gauntlet where that is concerned. This season, I could say, Kennar is a good batsman, but he was very poor this season. I think that there are 1 or 2 games where he held up his hand, but you're right. The consistency just hasn't been there. I'm just hoping that the form that we see him replicate in the Abu Dhabi T10 League can be replicated for in Jamaican colours in the future in 2023. But here we are, defending champions of the CPL. Would you look at that? Champions, champions, champions. That's right, DJ Veneto. They were in full control of the bat. Absolutely. As I said, at no point did you feel like to bite your fingernails, no cause for nerves. And to come through with victory, bearing in mind you still had 23 balls to spare, that in itself is remarkable. The team could have made 200. They could have chased down 200. But they got over the line and they're now champions of CPL for 2022. I miss the time when we had the Cricket Champions League. I really, really miss that, honestly. The T20 Champions League. I really, really miss it. The last edition, as we know, was 2014. In the 2013 season of the competition, they used the Trinidad and Tobago franchise, Trinidad and Tobago team from the Caribbean T20 tournament instead of using the Jamaica Tallawahs. So honestly, for me, it was a bit disappointed that we didn't use our team Tallawahs from the CPL. And of course, the last season of the Champions League T20 came with the Barbados Tridents being involved in that competition. Very, very unfortunate, honestly, that we couldn't have a Jamaican franchise and the Champions League T20 is not played. But hopefully, I think that this competition would be good if it can be introduced in the future. I think it would actually work out really well. So let's see. Let's see what the future brings. Let's exactly see what everything will bring and see what will transpire in the near future. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fully understand what you're saying. So There we have it. The Jamaica Tallawahs, champions of the CPL. Robman Powell for the captaincy in these last 3 games, very effective. Brandon King, player of the tournament. Kenara Lewis, he chipped in and did a job with the behind the stumps. Shamar Brooks, his innings helped the Jamaica Tallawahs to get into the final. Raymond Rifo did very well. Fabian Allen, he chipped in when necessary. Mohamed Nabi came in late, but he also did a job. Wazim, world class, world class. Chris Green, he contributed greatly. Nicholson Gordon, he did the same as well. Miguel Pretorius, not the most consistent, but early on in the competition, he did take wickets. As for the likes of Kirk McKenzie, Mohammed Amir, you both played a great job as well. Joshua James as well. You Yep. So there we have it. By calling the names of the team, I'm like, damn, this team was well stocked. You're right. You're absolutely right. They were a well stocked, well oiled machine in this encounter. And as I said, I want to give credit to other individuals as well that made this victory successful. Assistant coach Andre Coley, coach, I know your mom and dad are very, very proud of you. Andre Coley was a significant, significant part of this victory. Remember the name, guys, Andre Coley, the best coach in the Caribbean. And I don't mince my words. Andre Coley is the best coach in the Caribbean. Shidner and Chanda Paul, Curtly Ambrose, they all did a great job. Absolutely fantastic job working with this unit, getting them together. Joshua James, Nicholson Gordon, Mohamed Amir, Miguel Pretorius, Sandeep Lamichandi, who left earlier in the competition, Kenar Lewis, Amir Django, Shamar Springer, Jamie Merchant, Raymond Rifa, Chris Green, Ahmed Wazim, Fabian Allen, Kirk McKenzie, Brandon King, Robin Powell, Shamar Brooks. It was brilliant. It was fantastic. But what are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Sports City for more content. All right, guys, take care.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.